Hello, I do welcome all of you in my channel named San Ganesha Practical HR and Law. As all of you know that the main objective behind introducing this channel is to share my own experience and the education and knowledge which I have acquired till yet in the field of human resource management. So I wish to share this among all the viewers who wish to know about the day-to-day activities of human resource management. So today we are going to discuss a basic topic of the human resource, because many of my friends who used to watch my videos, so they asked me that Sonia, uh, really wish to know that theoretically or practically what is the human resource management. So because generally this is the concept in the mind of the professionals who don't belong to HR field. So they have perception that the main task of human resource management only hiring the people, firing the people, maintaining attendance records, and distribution of salaries. That's it. But uh, practically, there is a wider scope in the human resource management, because HR is what? HR is the mind and heart of an organization, right? Because for example, our mind really regulate or direct all our body's functions in the same way. HR is the key asset of an organization, because rest other assets are inactive. Only it's the human being who do work and who do exploit or make the use of rest resources, okay, available resources. Then only the organization may be successful in achieving its target. So now we are giving a basic information in a very short way, that theoretically what is the HR and practically what is the HR, because there is a difference what we read generally in the books, and when we go to field or go to work in the HR field. So there is slight difference is this, that we need to follow or implement the HR policies which are usually depend upon the theory of the human resource management, right? So let's begin. What is the human? Okay, so what is the human resource management? So human resource management is to key to all management functions. As I've already told you in the beginning, that human resource is the section of business that is charged with finding, screening, recruiting, and training job applicants, as well as administering employee benefit progress. HR plays a key role in helping companies deal with a fast changing business environment and the greater demand after quality employee in the uh, available in the country or in the area. So hence HR is the key department of any organization. For example, if you have seen the organizational chart, so if there is CEO at the top, then VP is at the bottom of the CEO. When you do talk about the departments, so operation and HR, they have same place, and under HR and operation, the rest departments they do work. So HR is the key department of any organization, because the main function of his HR is to what? Is hiring, from hiring to firing. At the meantime, this is also responsibility of HR to take best from each and every employees while implementing the HR policies, especially when we do talk about the performance appraisal, right? So additional human resource responsibilities includes compensation and benefits, recruitment, firing, or keeping up to date with any related labor laws that may affect the organization and the employee. Okay, main function of HR, for example, uh, in our country, we are a sovereign country because we have our own constitution. In the same way, in every organization there is a human resource policy, and the main function of HR department is to implement, is to review and the standardize or the update the human available HR policies. And HR policies are not strict rules and laws, but regulations. But obviously, behind the back, the guidelines of HR policies are provided by certain labor laws. So, the important task of human resource department is what? The implementation of local labor laws. Labor laws are what? For example, we have certified standing orders. Every company in organized sector, every factory, every company, every office which is registered under the Shop and Establishment Act or the Factory Act, they have the certified standing orders. Standing orders are what? Few guidelines are provided to the company or the organization to handle or tackle its manpower, no matter from the workman to higher management. Okay, there are few rules and regulations. So these are the certified standing orders. Right? Many companies have moved away from traditional in-house HR admin duties and outsources like payroll and benefits to outside vendors. Nowadays, there is a great change which has taken place in the field of human resources. What? The few buyers compliance strictly advise the companies the code of conduct of buyer compliance, and in the organizations where buyer compliance or social audit is not there, definitely in order to make the day-to-day functions more transparent, more easygoing, or more well known, or we should be familiar or you know clear among the employees is the making the use of payroll system. Okay, payroll is what? As per my experience in the field of human resource management or administration, payroll management, if we are working on the payroll operation, definitely payroll is a software, and it starts from the punching or attendance to distribution of salary, bonus, gratuity, leave, etc. So 40% of human resource management tasks or department task is being done by the payroll management system. So nowadays, except the in-house HR persons, professionals, policies, company used to have the external vendors payroll management system. It's a software which is a package of attendance system and payroll software, right? And nowadays there is a process that even employees personal data or record like personal files etc can be managed or prepared, managed or maintained in the payroll software itself. So hence HR is what? HR manager has to play a role of a leader, because the main function of leader is to lead a team. There is a team of multiple department personnel, and means many brains, many ideas, but HR policies are always uniform, labor laws are always uniform, companies standing certified orders are always uniform. So HR function is to manage the company's available human resource, uh, I mean the employees, on the same way while following the universal HR policies, systems and procedures, as well as hiring, firing, training, performance appraisal, compensation and benefit, of course, leave management, then the full and final. Okay, so these are the activities or HR related functions which are to be done by the human resource. Now we need to come to the conclusion that practically what is the human resource department. If after completion of my PM and IR Master of Personal Management and Industrial Relation, I started working in a company as a HR executive. So my basic function was to deal with to resolve the day-to-day grievances and to address the company's policies to the employees. So it was my basic task. So whenever I used to go to employees to for the salary slip distribution purpose, so definitely many employees they return or they revert back to me, and they had so many queries regarding their salaries. Ma'am, I have deductions from my salary. What and where? Please let me know. I went on leave for 3 days. Why my two leaves were adjusted only? So I have got 1 day leave without pay. For what, madam? Ma'am, what is my PF deduction? What is my salary deduction? So I used to resolve those queries. Then I learned what are the main functions of HR. So I mean to say practically HR main function is to deal with each and every employee of the company. How to deal? Because in the morning, whenever an employee enters into the organization or a company, he or she needs to make punching either in this software or to mark his or her attendance on attendance register. Definitely from then the HR function gets started. Then maintaining day-to-day attendance, leave, salary, overtime, wages, PF, PSI, bonus, gratuity, submission of various returns, factory returns, shop and establishment act related returns, you know, PF returns, ESI returns, minimum wages returns, payment of wages returns, equal remuneration returns, and so on. So HR has a wider role to play in any company. So practically, in short, I'm going to tell you the practically what is the task or what is the meaning of HR department. When we do talk about the functions, right? It starts from manpower planning, recruitment and selection, induction, joining formalities, making of personal files, I mean personal records, issue of appointment letter, instruction of uh, new phone to all departments. Okay, issue of key result area letter, I mean job responsibility letter, preparation of salary, overtime if any, performance appraisal, exit formalities. What are the exit formalities? Like whenever an employee leaves the company, he or she needs to give a resignation in writing to which should be duly signed by the employee itself or the concerned HOD. Then this application is being received by the HR department. Then the process of F&F gets started. If only if resignation has been accepted by the company's HR, available company's human resource policies, right? So, what are the exit formalities? Making of full and final payment, exit interviews, issue of experience letter, to exit employee for PF withdrawal, any or bonus to be paid to the left employee if any, right? You know very well when we leave the company, if we have any pending work which is mainly the PF withdrawal or the bonus if pending. So implementation of various labor laws as PF, ASI, gratuity, bonus, payment of wages, minimum wages act, payment of wages act, or the nowadays this contract labor and so on. So for organization to perform statutory work as submission of various returns in futures, right? So in brief, HR needs to support work to manage HR while keeping high morale among the employees. I have already told you because HR manager is the leader. Uh, when we do talk about the human resource manager, mainly he needs to have quality of a leader because he is a leader practically. So in today's video, I have uh, given you because the chapter is or the topic or the issue is very big, but in short, what is necessarily to be understood by the person who is sitting in front of me is who is not in field of HR or who wish to know what is the HR practically. I have given you all the information in a very brief. I hope so that this is the beginning. In my upcoming videos, I would like to give more information in a very short way, that what is the HR and what is its function, what is the role of HR, what is the scope of HR, why HR department is necessary to be maintained by any organization, what is the key role of HR, what is the job responsibility for HR, what may be the organization chart for the HR department of any company. So whether it's a big size or medium size or very small size company. So friends, I hope you would like this. If really you are new to my channel, so please don't forget to subscribe it. Uh, Else you may like or share. Thanks for giving your precious time to watch my video. Thank you.